What's up, guys? So as you can see right there, Spike's getting big, and he's starting to adjust to the home, and he likes the other dogs and all that good stuff. So that's turning out well. In the future, I'm gonna start this week actually. I'm gonna start teaching him to sit, teaching him going through the whole rotation. I'm gonna get a couple lessons in with him so that he kind of gets an understanding of it before I want to go make a video on it. But I'm gonna actually make a video showing you guys how I'll do that whole routine. So look forward to that. Today I wanted to make a video about gear, what to buy, how you know what to buy, and all of that good stuff. Mainly I'm going to be talking about guns, but it will also pertain to pretty much gear all the way around. Before I actually get into talking about what to buy, what not to buy, and how to know, I wanted to quickly just send you guys an invite. Our football league is coming up, and football season is coming up. I like to play fantasy football. I suck ass at it, but I still like to play. This is only my second year playing it. But me and Jake, we decided we're going to set up a fantasy football league. It'll have 12 players, and we're going to invite 10 subscribers. So with us talking shit, and hopefully I'll kick your ass, however that turns out, you know, if you beat me, whatever. But if you're interested in playing, just drop a comment down below. I'll do my best to organize them so that the first comments come in, and I'll get the first 10 people. The league will be on ESPN Fantasy Football. You can download the app for your smartphone, or you can do it on the computer if you have a computer, and you can do it online. Obviously, you probably have a computer since you're watching me on YouTube, but you know, you'd be surprised. The draft will be August 30th. That's a Sunday at 4:30 p.m. I believe that is Central Standard Time, because that's what time I am, and I think that it just defaulted to my time. But I'll look into that and make sure. It might be Eastern Time, because I've seen some of the leagues on there are based off East. Come get your ass whooped, and hopefully we'll have fun. So on to the actual video. I'm gonna make a list that's basically, to me, what is the most important things when I'm buying gear, and what I think you should be looking for whenever you're buying gear too. But before I get into that list, I want to just quickly mention that what you think is good and what you want to be good and what you already own does not necessarily mean it's good. Just because you already bought it and you already have spent $100 million on it, or however much you spent on it, that doesn't mean it's good. So I want you to keep that in mind, and I want you to use, at least think about using my method that I'm going to explain to you when you're buying a gun, a belt, holster, whatever it may be. Basically, I have a hierarchy of what's important, and the very top thing of what's important to me is going to be reliability. Is it reliable? Is it good product? Is it going to break on me when I get rolling around in the dirt, when I get dirt in it? You know, all of that. You guys know what reliability means, so I'm not going to go into big detail on that, but that is, to me, the most important thing in gear when I'm looking at it. The next most important thing to me is going to be simplicity. Is the product, the gun, the chest rig, the belt, whatever, is it simple to use? I'm going to link in a video right here, and also if you click my playlist and go to liked videos, you'll see that I liked a video from James Yeager. It's called OODA Loop and Human Reaction Time. I want you to watch this video, and I want you, if you are willing, to continue doing research on OODA Loop, O-O-D-A Loop. Basically, to sum it up really quickly for you, it's basically our mental process of how we process everything that we're taking in. And it explains why human reaction time actually takes the amount of time it is. So basically, the reason why this is important for choosing gear, and especially choosing guns, because we all know guns will have whiz-bang, flashy bullshit on it, you know, decocker, all this safety. The reason I choose Glock and M&P is because it has a mag release. That's all the Glock and M&P is going to have on it. At least that's all your Glock and M&P should have on it. If you buy one of the ones with the safeties, you're defeating the purpose. You don't understand what the point of the gun is. But yes, less options, faster reaction. More options, slower reactions. If you got all these buttons on there, you're gonna, even though you know what button you need to push, you're gonna bang, 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 empty. You're gonna mentally look at the gun and cycle through all your options until you come to the option you need. Then you're gonna release that magazine. So it's just faster. If you just have one button, you're going to go to that one button. And that kind of goes into the whole Marshall gun handling, and if you don't know what that is, look it up. I'll do another video on it later, so don't worry about it if you don't really want to look it up. But it's just all the way around. It's what that, I mean, that could easily be replace reliability with, you know, the most important thing. But I think reliability is a little bit more important. Next on the chain is going to be comfort. Is the holster comfortable? Is the plate carrier comfortable? Is the chest rig comfortable? Is the gun comfortable when you put it on? If it's not comfortable, you know, we're stubborn people. It's just a fact of life. If it's not comfortable, we're probably not going to wear it, especially if you're new to carrying a gun or any of this at all. So it needs to be comfortable after the other two. Some people might say it's more important than one of the other ones, and you know, especially in the beginning, they might be right. If you're new to this, it might be more important that it's comfortable, just to get you used to carrying the gun. You know, then we get into the technical shit. Is it the right color that you like? Is it camouflage? You know, whatever. One thing that I will say about that, because you can really do whatever you want as long as you like it. But one thing I will say is don't get some flashy ass, sparkly holster that's your inside your waistband holster. It's got sparkles all over and shit. I'm not saying don't get sparkles because it's girly. I'm saying don't get sparkles because people might see that. You don't want something that's all flashy that someone's gonna see when it's gear that's supposed to be concealed and hidden. It defeats the purpose. The last thing I'll say is about buying gear and choosing gear is if you, I'll use a plate carrier as an example. So you're interested in buying some body armor, a plate carrier. So you pick a plate carrier. Somehow you found some 511, cool ass 511 plate carrier that you like. Go to YouTube, look it up, look up a review. YouTube is a huge market. Someone's reviewed it. I guarantee you someone has reviewed it. So look up a review, watch it, and keep in mind, you, for some reason, you chose that 511 plate carrier. For some reason, that stood out to you and you liked it. So when you're watching this review, you already know you like it. Don't watch for things that you like about the plate carrier. Watch for things that you don't like about the plate carrier. Keep a list of things that people say. Watch 3 or 4 videos. If you get more than like 4 or 5 things on the list that you don't like about it, look something else up. See if you can't find something else with less things you don't like. You may not. That may be the one you actually end up picking, but it doesn't hurt to shop around. And when you're attracted to something and you're going to look it up, you already know you like it. So if you just look at things that you like about it, you're gonna end up buying that, even if it's not something you like. So that's pretty much my formula I use whenever I'm looking at gear and I'm deciding on gear. I suggest you follow this. I suggest you follow this method that I just described to you, and keep in mind that this is not a foolproof method. You're gonna buy gear that you don't liking and you don't use, things like that. I do it all the time. In 2012, I went through 10 different carry pistols because I was just figuring it out. I was just figuring this shit out. It wasn't literally 10, but it was a lot. And you know, what's really funny about it is one of the first ones I bought was a Glock 19. Guess what I'm carrying today? So, yeah. I suggest, since buying gear is such a rigmarole, I suggest that you join some Facebook groups, trading Facebook groups, because you're probably going to buy some gear you don't like, and you can trade it off. Try to trade it off for some other gear, or maybe sell it for some more money, and you can buy something else, and just keep flipping through it. Now, once you find something that you like, stick with it and build on it. Build a system that will go with it, and you know, build on it. Really, nothing else I can say. So yeah, thanks for watching. Check out anyone that's interested in fantasy football. Comment down below, and again, thanks for watching.